It's a Feel Good Friday. Yeah, well, I have to tell you, Neil and Heidi got some feel good ideas for us. I'm talking about a little bit of Tipsy history over there in Virginia City. Okay, let's just drop into this. Like, what is Tipsy? This is your second annual?
Second annual.
What can people anticipate here?
Tipsy History is an awesome little event. It's on D Street, so we're off the main drag 1 block.
Okay.
And the idea is really just to sort of spread the word about other things that are happening in Virginia City off of the main drag. So as everybody knows, you come to Virginia City, there's a lot to do on C Street, and that still stands true, but we're trying to kind of promote some of the businesses that are off of C Street. So we have Wood and Coal Studio, which is art and antiques and locally made items. Within that same space is the Spite House Picture Gallery and Framing.
Okay.
So she has like local VC photos, like historic photos and like ephemera, things like that. And she has custom framing. The Mackey Mansion is right next door. Famous Mackey Mansion. They do the museum tours and they do the paranormal events and you can rent it, you know, for private events, weddings, things like that. And then there is Virginia City Off-Road Experience, which is right behind. Do you want to?
Ruby the Red Caboose.
And Ruby the Red
Caboose. Okay, you guys got some great things. And these will be auctioned. Actually, some of this can be auctioned off for raffle, right? They will be. So let's talk about Ruby, and I want to get off-road as well with Neil.
Yeah.
Who's this Ruby Caboose? What's going on there?
Ruby the Red Caboose. So she is the only train car in Virginia City available for rent, short-term rentals, so VRBO and Airbnb. It's a 1950s caboose converted into a guest apartment. So old-timey feels. We've kept all of the train stuff, the original train stuff, so it still feels like a train car inside, but modern amenities so you can stay and you know, enjoy. We're right next to the V&T Railroad. So it's it's for train lovers, it's a really cool experience.
That's a very cool experience. I love that. Now yes, that sounds like a fun little, because you're right there. You're in living history.
Yes.
Staying right there.
Yeah.
All right, you know, you're trying to inspire people to get a little bit off C Street, and you got some off-road adventure.
Yes, so the Virginia City Off-Road Experience, this is our second season, and it's been a pretty big hit. We take people out to the silver mines, some of the really cool historic monuments that are out in the hills around Virginia City. So Virginia City was a huge silver, you know, the big Comstock lode, so people need to get off C Street and see where the silver came from. And we do a 90-minute and a 60-minute tour.
Do you share a little bit of so when you go on the tour? So I'm looking at off-road. It's really cool. You got to see this thing. It's a bad motor scooter. So do you give a little bit of a history? Then do you stop?
Yes, we stop and get out at 5 historic locations. We stop at the second deepest mine shaft in the world, the combination shaft. It was the second deepest in the world when it was dug. So that's our first stop on the tour. We get out and we take pictures, and I give a lot of history at each stop. So that's just a little piece of one of the stops that we do, but all of them are incredible.
Do you go in them? I'm a little
we don't go down in them.
Okay, cool. No. I'm about Neil. I'm like, I don't know, man. You had me at 4 wheels, man, but getting off road.
Above ground.
Yeah, okay, cool. But you share a lot of that history as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's share when the event is, and how many days it goes, and what are some of the events that you have going on at the event?
Yes, so it's next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 5. We're going to have, so all the participating businesses will be out. We'll have discounts. We've got live music. We're going to have free drinks. We have a raffle. We're raffling off a really cool vintage cooler with vintage barware and a bunch of booze, so you can have a good old-fashioned happy hour.
Okay.
And then as well as a night in Ruby the Red Caboose. So the free night stay in Ruby will be part of the raffle prize as well.
Nice. Okay, so there'll be a raffle. Go ahead, yeah.
I think we're going to do a raffle tour as well, maybe.
Okay.
Raffle tour. Roll with it, man.
Yeah.
This is a
All of
Tipsy.
it,
So, you know, my ear heard free drinks. So I just want to be clear, because all my buddies are like, dude, let's go down, get tipsy, history.
Yeah.
Not free drink. You get a free
Yeah. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Drink, yeah.
Love it. I just want to make sure the audience is like, hey, said free drinks, and you don't get a line of people going, you said.
Well, for customers, so participating in the, you know, the businesses participating in the event.
Perfect. All right, before we go out, what's the website? People can get all the details.
Facebook. The best place to find it is on Facebook. There's an event created for it, so if you find any of these businesses on Facebook, you can find the Tipsy History event coming up.
Right on. All right. Well, Neil, Heidi, thank you for coming in,
Thank
sharing
you
the
for
story.
having us.
You rocked it.
Yeah,
All
thank
We
you.
had a great
Thanks a lot.
conversation. Appreciate you.
Awesome.
All right, there you go. It's Feel Good Friday. You want to feel good? There you go. Tipsy History and Virginia City for Memorial Day weekend.